So this is the Razsoft inventory point of sale software features. When you come here, you have inventory, add new item, item list, item history. So item history gives you tracks of your items. If you take, let's say Adunko mixture, you can see quantity sold, quantity before the date, the time. You can see adjustments, the day, the time, and then the person who did the adjustment, the person who sold it, everything, how the item is moving in the system, the item history tracks it. Okay, so that's the item history. And then come to the inventory again, we have stock, and then item price changes and stuff. So it's a full feature. This is the stock side. You can edit your items here, export to Excel, and it has a lot of features. A lot of features, and very simple to use as well. You can manage close to expiry items that are getting close to expiry. You can view the ones that have expired. You see, you can view them. You can export them to Excel. Same way, you can filter the one that are getting close to expiry. You can come to next month, next 6 months. So these are items getting to expiry. Next 9 months. You see. So it tracks when you come to settings and you turn on the expiry notification. Okay. When you turn it on, it pops up items that are getting close to expiry on the system to see. So it has a lot of features. I'll just brush through quick. You receive invoice as you buy items from time, you go to receive invoice. Then fill in the information, the supplier, the invoice number, the invoice date, and then the payment. When you are done, after receiving the invoice, you can view your purchase invoices here. Same way, you can show details of each invoice you select. If you select, you show details. It shows the items you purchase from the supplier on that invoice. It also gives you individual summary as well. Individual purchase summary. Same purchasing side. When you talk of purchasing history, okay, we come here and then purchasing. So paid and due invoices, we've done that one. Okay, come to reports, purchases, purchase summary. When you come to reports and purchase summary, it gives you the summary of each invoice number and supplier. So when you come down here, you can see the supplier, the total, and everything. Then when you come to the same purchases, it has a lot of features. You can return views of our supplier and the cash drawer count report. So today's sales drawer count reports, and you can view employee daily sales. So this person sold this at the end of the day. This is the amount. You can show details for that particular employee. So you just click on show details and you see the items sold by that employee. That's it. And you click on the admin to you see the items sold by admin. It gives details of everything you do in the system. And then the weekly reports, here is it. So week 17, 25th, week start on 25th and end on 27th. So like that, you can export to Excel. The purchasing size to the same thing. And then you come to the profit and loss is there. So your sales, your purchases, your expiries, everything will deduct. At the end, you get your profit. And then you have sales payment account. So the account, we have the cash total amount, we have Momo total amount, we have Visa card total amount. So at the end, you get to know how much is getting to your account. Then you come to the sales receipt payment summary. When you come to the payment summary, you get to see your daily. Let's say from January 8th. Then apply. You can see, so on the 27th, we have a cash of 49 cedis. Then on the 6th, cash. So it's going to summarize your daily report for you. End of day, the total amount you have in your cash, the total amount you have in your Momo, is going to summarize it for you like that. That's a lot of features, so you can just It's not something that you can't say yeah, it's difficult. No, it's so simple. So this one gives you top selling items. With these top 5 items, top 30 items that are selling, it keeps you updates of items that are moving faster. You can purchase them in bulk and sell. So this is the report site. It has all these features. I can't go in deep. It has a lot of features. And then you have the item statistics too. And then the price changes. When items price changes and you update it, it keeps old prices for you to know how the product is selling at the market, how it's moving. Okay, we have the weekly and monthly report, the expenses, and then the dashboard. Is the dashboard. You can show the chart and everything. Then you come to the reports like customer side, how the customer buys from you. You can track individual customers, and then if you want to sell, let's say we are selling Adumco mixture. Okay, when you click on it, it is added, and then let's say Adumco capsules. That one is also added. So you see, then this is the total, the original cost. You can adjust the quantity or give a discount here by clicking on the quantity discount. In other way, if you can leave it like that, you have calculator here to do your calculations. But the first and simple way to sell, you just select your item. After selecting your item, you come to payment. So if the person is paying cash and Momo or double payment, you just check on the double payment. You see cash, then enter the amount. Let's say cash of 9 cedis. And then the person is paying Momo 70 cedis. You see it's balanced. Then you just save only. If you save only receipt, you no print. But if you save and print, there will be a receipt. So I am printing it. So I've printed it out. So you can see this is the receipt. This is the receipt details. You see it. You see the total. We have paid by Momo and cash. You can see it. Paid by Momo and cash. Amount 10, the 17 and 9 cedis. So this is the receipt for you. You can add you see the bill to work in. You can put a customer name there and the customer name will reflect over there. Yes. So this is our POS system, very advanced and simple to use. It has a lot of features. So you can come to your company. You have company settings, mode of payment. So these are the payments we've added already. Cash, Momo, you can add as much as you want. Yes. So and then the settings, you can set your printer and other stuff. You have log records, how the person log in, what the person does in the system. That's a log audit or log history. The time the person log in, the time the person log out and exit the applications. So guys, advanced software, Razsoft point of sale, full features, everything is all you need. All you need to keep track of your business. User security rules. You can set the rule for individual. You just select the person's name or select. If you want to deny access, you just uncheck. If you want to give access, you click yes. Then see all 10 years. So you can give each access to your employee or your worker by ticking each security feature you want to give access to. You just select the user, then you start giving the access what you want the person to access in the system. So right now, if I log in with this user B, you could see that he has a low access of accessing the system. So let's see B. So you see some features are disabled. For this user. this feature, this some features are a whole lot of features are disabled for this user. So it's based on how you set the security rule. So this user basically can sell. So let me sell this and take you to the Momo payment. So I'm choosing Momo, then save and print. That's printed. What is the payment for this paid by Momo? This is the receipt. Okay, so now let me log out and show you the summary of what I'm talking about the payment method. So we come to sales account, view sales payment method. This is the summary of all from the business operating on the general account. But when you come to report, sales payment summary, so today's date is first. Okay, you see it, today's date first. So on the first we have a cash of 268 and a Momo of 140.5. you see it, and the total for the day is what 408.5. So at the end of the day, you get to know this is the total cash you have and the total Momo you have. So simple. And if you want to see how the payment is being recorded, you come to the sales, you come to sales payment receipt. So you see the item being paid by cash. So all these items are paid by cash and this paid by Momo. So let's see, view this Momo item. You just click on show this, you see the item being paid by Momo on the receipt. And if you click on the cash, you see these items paid by cash. See it. Alright. So with this you can track your transactions or finance, everything. You can record expenses too. You just come record expenses, then you fill in, you add. At the end of the report, you can get your expenses. You view your expenses. Here is it by the individuals, and then you can still come to the expenses summary. You can view, so food record by the individual to summarize it for you. So guys, grab one now. Razsoft point of sale.